What's up guys, Brew here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're back, we're on crop incremental. We're going to be hopefully unlocking the secret amulet today. So let's dive into it and see whether it is something that we're actually able to do or not, as for some reason now I've got cables all over my desk, so bear with me 2 seconds, and there we go. I actually have my space now. Anyway, let's see what we do need to do. I do need to firstly swap out my amulets, so we'll go ahead and do that fairly soon. Actually, do we? I don't even know where we're at. So where are we? What do I need? I think the biggest thing that I need at the moment, I believe, is actually tokens from my understanding. So maybe that's what we work towards first, getting some more tokens. And I keep clicking the wrong thing on the scene. All right, so let's just go for some of these then to begin with. I think that will put us in quite a good place. So we're up to QIVG and SXVG right now, which I believe is my highest. Yeah, it is. All right, cool. So that's really good to see. We'll leave that as it is because, again, this is something that we do actually need at the moment. So maybe for now we go up to like, I don't know, 10 or 15, or maybe 25 perhaps. So again, we'll just see how it all plays out. We've got our plan anyway. We're just going to get some multiplier first before I even go for anything to do with the amulets. If we happen to mutate a random field, so be it. And then when it gets to the point of needing the boosts on the field we're actually going to be farming, I'll probably just swap it into an AFK form, or just go like fully AFK with it until we've got the boosts, because otherwise, yeah, they're just going to take ages. So anyway, what we can do then is we are currently on 12.14. We'll just go up to maybe 25. I think that's a fair amount because the others should be significantly easier anyway. So in that case then we should just be able to fly through these and hope to get to a decent multi that actually will help me out tremendously. So at the moment we are now on 17, closing in on 20. And then we'll just go for round 1 of it all. I think initially what we should probably go for is I need sugar as well, wouldn't I? Do I go crops or do I go sugar? I mean, do I go for crops or do I go for tokens? I honestly think I go for tokens to begin with because I need tokens more than ever. And then, yes, they do play into other ones quite easily as well. So that's the plan. We've got our plan. 26, that'll do for now. Let's go ahead and change this out. We will now go for the blueberries. And next up, we shall get these relatively quickly, I think. All right, maybe not as quick as I expected. But again, it should be fine. So we'll just wait for these to come on in. I keep forgetting how small this area actually is in comparison to like this one, for example, or even the other one over in the distance. Pretty much everywhere else apart from here. So, I mean, we're pretty much already, what, like a third of the way there? Well, yeah, I guess. So not too bad. All right, so we're on 11 out of the 20. What do I have? 27. So yes, we'll just get this to around 27 or just slightly over. If it's a bit over, it's not a big deal. As long as it hits the baseline of 27, then we're pretty much fine with that. So at the moment, we just need to get to the final bit right now. And yeah, we'll just see how it ends up playing out. So again, we're slowly but surely making our way up. We are almost there, in fact. So we should be there any moment. And again, once we are, we can move over to grapes. And then that should be relatively easy as well, and probably much quicker than this one, to be honest, because the field is bigger. It should just make it easier in general. All right, so let's get this one going right now. And okay, maybe not. Or is QIVG? Oh, okay, what is going on with this? I feel that I'm missing things. So we've got that one. We do have this. Maybe I need some like form of attire or something. Or maybe it just takes a long time. Maybe it just takes this long, I guess. So I mean, we're getting it. That's the main thing. There's no urgency to it. So again, we'll just see how it ends up playing out. And will I get the red key today? I don't know. Realistically, I don't know how far away it is. It seems that progress for me in general has just completely slowed down on this game. And I don't know what's happened since. But again, going back to the previous video, that just seems to be the case after the admin abuse. Because it just seems like you're playing catch up in a way to get to the point where you were boosted to. And hopefully that like makes sense, because that's just how it feels. I feel like everything slowed down significantly after the admin abuse, because the admin abuse pushed you so far ahead. And maybe it just gives you this false sense of reality or something with this game now because you're so used to the boosted fields. I'm not really too sure. And yeah, but that's my theory on it. So let me know what you think. Anyway, let's see where we're at then. So we're currently on 13. We do need to go up to 27. So we're pretty much halfway there at this point. And we have now passed halfway. I guess I could swap out my attire. Let's just quickly see if I can do that. If there's anything here, we'll just put it on. And yeah, not bad. We'll just put that on. So it does give me 3 times grape. So we should hopefully be getting them much quicker now. Which I guess we are. Well, we have to be, right, because it should do what it says. So nice, we'll take it. All right, so 5 right there. We're currently up to 20 right now, pretty much closing in on the final distance. And there we go. We are pretty much at the point to where we need to be at. So 25, 26, and 27.37. Okay, so far so good. Let's make our way over to here. We will just simply go over to the shop first though, because I do need to make sure that I've got stuff on. So we'll come back to here. Boom. We will equip that one. I guess we can equip this one as well, just for the sake of it. I think I already had that one on, but again, either way, sugar is sugar. I just need to grab it quickly, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So again, we'll see how this one plays out. So QIVG right there, which is, I believe, what I'm on already. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's a new high. Maybe that's a new record. So I don't remember if it is or isn't. Personally, I believe that it isn't. That's my opinion on it. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, that's just what I think. But either way, we'll go up to 10. 10 will put us in a good place. And then as soon as we get to 10, we'll craft some enzymes. And then we'll turn these into candy and see how many we get. And whether we can upgrade this one a few times. Token multi number 2. So hopefully we can. I'm sure we might be able to. I'm convinced that this is the highest, actually, looking at it now. So that should be good because it means we should get several levels of that, hopefully. Realistically, I want at least maybe 3. 3 would be quite good, maybe even a few more. But again, we'll just have to see how it goes and just be realistic, because that's important. You do need to be realistic. So anyway, let's keep going. We're currently almost there right now. Just the final bit to go. And in 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, so there we go. Nice. All right, so we've got the amount we need. Let's come over to the crafting station, enzymes to max. So we'll get 27 QIVG of those. And then I guess we can just do this straight away. And we get 40 QAVG. I feel that, I don't know, do we get a new one? Okay, we do, but not by a lot. Okay, barely. Interesting. All right, so yeah, progress definitely seems to have slowed down, to say the least. But anyway, I guess what we can do now then is probably just go for... what do I even go for at this point? Maybe... Okay, let's upgrade this whilst we can. Why not? It's there to do it. It's right in front of my face. Why not? All right, so let's go back over to this bit. We can go down to here. And now we can equip this. I guess we can equip that as well, because I do need some of those. Now we can go over to the amulets. Pretty much do the same again. We'll equip best right there. And now we should be getting a decent amount. So yeah, looks like we are. So we're getting SXVG on strawberries, which is very good to see, because again, it's pretty much in line with all of the other ones right now, which is good. So at least we're all on the same page with that. We'll probably just go up to about 10 on this one, just so we have a decent amount for when we do inevitably need them in the future. So any moment we should be able to get there. And then I think maybe we go for dragon fruits afterwards. Maybe that might be a good play, just to see if we can try and get some more smoothies to get the boost. So, or potentially maybe we do that first, and then we go back to chairs to see what we can do with the chairs. And maybe we can eventually get the upgrade at the chairs area as well. And then they should all play into each other. And then maybe we get back on track with crops. But for now, that just seems to realistically be where we're at. So we've got a decent amount of strawberries. Let's come over to the crafting area again, just for some insight into where we're at. So let's just do this. So we crafted 83 QAD. Does that give me any? No, it doesn't. So I need QID. All right, so let's just farm a few of these for a moment. Again, I don't really know how many I need because I just need a bunch anyway. So they all do add up at least. So that's one good thing, I guess. So, all right, so we're up to QIVG of those. How many do I have in total, though? That's the question. So, not many, because most of my stack, in fact, all of my stack is what we've got from this this farming session right here. So, not ideal, but again, an upgrade is an upgrade. So, in that case, then let's just go up to 5 for the sake of it. If I can even move my way, get back there, that would be nice. So, let's see. So, I'm currently on 4.5. So we'll just go up to 5. Let's go up to 10, actually. 10 will put us in a good place. And then we've pretty much got, not of course the same, but a similar amount, like in ratio potentially, or perhaps, maybe not, maybe we do, in like a ratio to strawberries. Probably not, in fact, but we'll just say that I do for my own sanity, although that's just absolutely not the case, and I accept that for what it is. So, alright, so we're on 7 right now. We just need to go up to 10. We should be there momentarily, and once we are, I believe we need sugar cubes as well, so we could probably just quickly grab a bunch of those and then see how many smoothies we can make, because I do need to go up to 4.21 UID, which is pretty much 20 times roughly what I've got at the moment from my understanding. So yeah, we've got a bit to get, but I think it will be realistic. I think we can do it. Well, I know we can do it. So there was a board upgrade. There was an upgrade in spawn, I think, which I did just noticed. So that's good to see. So we're still on QIVG for those. Let's just put the attire back on very quickly. Should have just kept it on previously, but you know, whatever. It's just what it is. So let's put that one on, and there we go. All right, so we run out, we go back into the shop by accident, and now we are able to just probably go up to, what can we go up to? XVG potentially? Is that a bit too far? I actually think we can do it. Let's go for it. So we're currently on QIVG, and we will be getting there fairly soon. I mean, at this rate, we've got so much to do. I don't even know if we'll ever get the red key in this year at this rate. So we're currently on December the 2nd. Can I get, I'm obviously sure I will get it. It's a bit of a joke, that line, but again, it's just so much to do, so much to get, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, so don't think that it is. Because, I mean, it gives me videos, and if people like to see the videos, I'm happy to record them, as I always say. So, we're roughly about closing in on halfway to the goal right now, and we'll be there before we know it. So we just need to keep going. At least this area is relatively big, which is nice. The bigger the area, the better, of course, in my opinion anyway. The blueberry one is, like, not bad because the mortars are quite high, but the actual size of the area is just terrible. And it's just really bad because you basically may as well just stand still. But, you know, each to their own. So, anyway, we're up to 700 UIVG pretty much. Yep, nice. So we've hit 70% right now. We just need to get to the final bit. We're closing in on 1/3. Sorry, 2/3, so 1/3 remaining. And as soon as we do get there, we'll go straight to the crafting area, craft max on the smoothies, and hope, just hope, that we can actually get enough at 4.21 QID or whatever it was. So time will tell. We'll soon find out. I personally think that we won't have enough based on my current luck with this game in terms of actual just general farming. But again, we'll soon find out. So anyway, let's go to where we need to be. Open up the shop right there. Boom. And we actually smash it out of the park by the look of it. So that's good to see. Oh, no, never mind. We didn't. Well, all right. No, we didn't. Ooh, did I even get any at all? Not really. Nope. So what am I actually missing? Okay, let's actually look at it. So I've got a bunch of sugar, which I believe is something I need. So it's just those. I can't get those. What do I need for that? I mean, that's just all I've really got, right? Maybe I need... I don't even know. Realistically, what do I even need? Are they just that difficult? Maybe they are, right? I know it's not meant to be easy, but... Wow. Alright, so let's just put that one back on. Maybe we can make our way over to here and just see what we've got going on this one as well. So perhaps we could get something from this, maybe. I guess we've already got that one on, though. And... yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Is there a decent belt that gives me crops? I think the... nope, that doesn't. That gives me sugar. What can I even do? At this point, realistically, what can I even do? So, nothing here. Maybe we just have to farm it and just spend a bunch of time there. Or maybe I just go for chairs instead. We get... Nope, there's no belt at this one either. So, alright, that's very interesting. So we currently might just have to go for chairs, I guess, which is a bit of a pain because we're currently on 5.92 and we need like, what, 60 was it or something? 61, I believe. So yeah, 60.66. So again, a bit of a way to go. I think maybe we get more chairs and stuff from the mutations. I don't know if the mutations gain affect tokens, so maybe they do. Hopefully they do, because otherwise, yeah, this will be like a 3,000 part series at this rate. So, you know, I guess, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I don't know. I'd say it's got to have that fine balance, that fine line between the two, because things are good, but then if it's too common, it becomes a bit, it becomes the norm and it loses its speciality, I guess. So, all right, there we go with that one. So next up, we are able to just try and get to the amount of wood that we need. So we're about closing in on a third of the way there. Sorry, a quarter of the way there. And is that anywhere near? Not really. So I think what we'll do is wait to get that. The dragon fruits are impossible, it seems. The text bugging is nothing to do with me or the video, by the way. It's just Roblox. I cannot fix it. And I don't know. I asked several times. Nobody's mentioned anything either. So it just seems that that is the game itself, unfortunately. And it's just the way that it will have to be. So rather unfortunate, but again, it's just what it is. So, all right. So anyway, let's just see what we can do then. We do still need to... I'm going to actually check. Can I... Wait, how realistically, can I get the amulet? Maybe I can get that, the amulet. If I can get the amulet, that would change everything. So I don't think I can though. No, I need 100 DVG and I can't even get any. So yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Again, this one is very far-fetched as well, it seems. So both of those are write-offs and then that one too. So yeah, all right, a bit of an L. We've got, I don't even know, maybe this is just something I'd have to do off camera for a bit at some point because I don't know, unless you want to see like a 3,000 part episode, then I guess it's something I can do, but, or series even. But again, just let me know and I'm happy to do what people want to see. Anyway, what we do now need is a bunch of logs. So, or wood even. So we're up to 23, 24. So we just need to go up to 60.66. And then as soon as I'm there, we are able to get the token upgrade, which should help. Maybe. Probably not in the grand scheme of things, but again, an upgrade is still an upgrade. I do want to check one thing actually, because I think we've got something to buy over here perhaps, or did I just make that up? No, I just made that up. Nice, I guess I'm seeing things too. All right, so, okay, not looking good in all in all, it's not looking good, but we can easily turn it around. We just need to get this wood upgrade first. That will help out a lot. And then as soon as we can get it, we should hopefully be good to go, I think. So, or maybe get some momentum back. But again, we'll just have to see really. So anyway, let's just stand right here. Hopefully this is good. And if it is, then, oh, it's taking ages. All right, let's just move manually then. So we're up to 32. We are past halfway at least, which is good because I just need to get on with it and actually just get to the goal right now. So fairly soon we will be there before we know it. And then the chair gain should be a bit quicker because at the moment they're barely even increasing anymore. Which again is just unfortunately the way it is. So, all right, so 37, we're slowly but surely getting there. Again, my cash isn't even increasing either really. I mean, it is slightly going up, but not much. Not by much, should I say. It's actually not too bad. I mean, it's going up more than I expected it to be honest. So all in all, that's quite good, I guess. At least it's some progress. So we are still progressing very slowly. Of course, something is always helping anyway, if that makes any sense. Even if you do the smallest action, it's still moving you forward in some way. However, not at the pace I want, in my opinion. All right, so we're about 75% of the way there right now. Pretty good to see that. We still just need that final 25% though, which takes ages it seems. And as soon as we can get it, we should basically be able to hopefully get a few more tokens in general, because again, this is not ideal. It's not really a fast pace. I mean, to be honest, I've just thought that this doesn't even give me the upgrade either. It just only will multiply my chair gain. And then hopefully the chair gain is sufficient enough to get me that upgrade swiftly, because otherwise, yeah, it will be a very long time before I get the next upgrade on this one, because my chair gain is pretty much non-existent. And we'll check how much I need, or how many chairs I need in total, because I'm sure it's probably closer to 4 digits than it is to 3. So there we go. All right, so, or 2, sorry, that's what I meant, back down to 2. But yes, so 56.7 right now, not too bad, at least pretty good. And now we should be able to get to 60 fairly soon. We just need 1 or 2 more rotations, and then we should basically be there. Yeah, so any second now. 3, 2, 1, and boom. And then we just need to get to 66. Nice. All right, so there we go with that one. We've managed to get that at least, so that's quite good. So we need 1 TTG on chairs, and I currently have 165. So, you know, a bit of a way to go. 835 to be precise, but again, it'll happen. It will happen. So until it does, you know, it's just one of those things. Anyway, we do get some emeralds. They don't really help, but I'm still grateful for them. Something is better than nothing. Every bit does help at this point. So we're on QAVG, which is nice. We're getting a ton of these right now. Maybe I just had the wrong thing on previously. Or maybe, I don't even know what happened. No, surely not. I don't even know. I just feel that the dragon fruit is non-existent. Let's just quickly check now. Let's go to make some smoothies and just see. So what do we actually have? So open up this. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. We just don't get any dragon fruits, it seems. Which I know is the norm. I know it's not meant to be easy, but maybe we need some multis or mutations or something. Maybe they will help. But I don't know. I don't know if it does or not. So anyway, I guess we'll get the godly star. We'll see how much of a difference that makes. Maybe it does something, maybe it doesn't. And then we'll try and see if we can notice any difference. And if it does, then fantastic. But if it doesn't, then yeah, we've got a bunch of work to do. A bunch of farming in this field, which I would imagine is the case, because again, there is a sign somewhere that says warning very grindy. So yeah, of course, it's not meant to be easy. I do understand that. So maybe this might be a 3,000 part series then. So stay tuned if it's something you're interested in. Anyway, we're up to the mutation right now, at least. So I feel that it's roughly the same. It doesn't seem to be making much difference. Or if it is, it's not very noticeable in my opinion. So, I mean, in terms of token gain, cash, I'm sure it's making a big difference, of course. However, with the token gain, maybe not so much. So yeah, we'll just see how it plays out, really. All right, so next up, we do still need to get a bunch of these dragon fruits. And let's check now just to see if we can make any difference, because as soon as I can get the upgrade, that would help us out a lot. And again, it's just not really doing anything, is it? So QAVG, QAVG, and QIVG. So what is the issue? We've got more than that. We've got... It's just this one. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Again, I know it's not meant to be easy, but maybe we need some of these, perhaps? Is that going to help? Probably not, right? No, doesn't look like it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just farm a bunch of these then. And just see how this ends up playing out. So I'm just going to get to a decent number quickly. I just leave this running, AFK it for a bit. Maybe go up to like 100 of each if possible. And then we'll just see where I'm at. Alright guys, so it took a bit longer. Well, I was AFK for a bit longer, should I say. So we did actually go up to 312, which isn't bad. But yeah, a bit longer than I thought. But again, let's just catch this one up right now as well. So we'll roughly just basically do the same thing as a second ago. So I'll see you guys once we've got about 300 again. Alright guys, so I've got the amount I need. I do actually have a bit more because I was having some issues well, technical issues. So I did manage to get those fixed and we are now back. So what I do need to do is change to this loadout right now. And then again, just pretty much get to the same points as previous. And yeah, we've got a few to go. Well, I need about 300. So yeah, we'll quickly go up to 303. Oh, sorry, 313 even. So it shouldn't really take too long because, I mean, we're already on 6 right now. So yeah, it will actually take a while. But anyway, I'll leave this going. We'll be back once I'm there and we'll see how much of a difference this ends up making. So hopefully it's worth it. Okay, guys, so I've gone ahead and got 300 SXVG of each. So let's just go ahead and see how much, well, how many enzymes we get for a start. So hopefully that was worth it for that alone. And as you can see already, it costs 137. We currently crafted 305. So all of that for one upgrade. I mean, I know it's meant to be grindy. I know it's not meant to be easy, etc. But yeah, I don't know. I feel that this video has been for over an hour at this point. I know the video itself isn't over an hour, but the actual recording is. And I feel that I've achieved nothing. I feel that I've done absolutely nothing in this. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I just post what people want to see, to be honest. And if this is still something you're interested in seeing, let me know. Because, I mean, I can grind towards it, I guess. It would just take about 16 years at this rate. So, okay, maybe let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. Okay, we can get some upgrades over here at least. 1. Okay, just 1. So, I mean, it is something. Again, it's some progress is better than nothing, like I always say. But if you want me to farm off camera, let me know. If you want me to keep making the videos on this, keep letting me know. Just if you want me to showcase everything like this as a 3,000 part series, again, let me know. But yeah, just let me just know what's best, decide, and then I can decide what I'd like to do going forward. And most importantly, it's ultimately what people want to see at the end of the day. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you did go on to enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you're new. Check out my other videos. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.